Hello, brilliant students, and welcome to examkp.com. My name is Biola, your Exam KP English teacher. So, if you've ever felt stuck or just a little bit confused by syllable questions in your English exams, you're in exactly the right place. In this explainer, we're going to break it all down and turn syllables into your secret weapon for WIAC, JAMB, and NECO. Look, if you're getting ready for WIAC, JAMB, or NECO, you know that every single mark counts. And those syllable questions, whether they're about word stress or how to divide a word, can really feel like a roadblock. But you know what? Not after today. We are going to crack them wide open together. It's a great question, isn't it? Why does a word you use all the time, like photography, suddenly become so tricky in an exam? So many students get stumped by this. Your mind just goes blank. Well, this is a super common problem, but the solution is actually all about understanding a few core concepts. Once you get them, that confusion, it just turns into easy marks. Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. To really master anything, you've got to understand its most basic building block. So when we're talking about words, what exactly is a syllable? Here's the official definition, and it's pretty simple. A syllable is the smallest unit of sound in a word that has just one vowel sound. That's really it. Every single word you say is just made up of one or more of these little sound units. I absolutely love this analogy. Think of a syllable as the heartbeat of a word. It just makes the whole idea click, right? A short word like cap has one beat, cap. A longer word like teacher has two beats, T, sha. You can almost feel that rhythm in the language when you think of it that way. And here is a fantastic, super practical trick you can use anytime. Even in the exam hall, just do it silently. Let's try it together. For the word logos, you'd go la-gus, clap, clap. 2 syllables. What about Nigeria? Let's see. Nai, J, Ri, Ya. Clap, 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 clap. 4 syllables. It's a super simple physical way to actually feel the beats of a word. Okay, so now that we know what a syllable actually is, let's start building our toolkit. These are the rules you can use to break down any word you come across. And it's going to take all the guesswork right out of the equation. First things first, it really helps to know the 2 basic types of syllables. You've got an open syllable, which ends in a vowel sound. Think of words like go or me. And then you have a closed syllable, which is kind of closed in by a consonant at the end, like in cat or yam. Just being able to spot these 2 types helps you see how a word is built. Okay, you're going to want to pay close attention here because this is your secret weapon. You need to memorize these 4 division patterns. First, you've got VC/CV, where you split right between 2 consonants, like in happy. Then VC/CV, where you split before the consonant, like in open. Its opposite is VC/V, like in basin. And of course, the easiest one, compound words, like football. Seriously, master these 4 and you have pretty much mastered word division. All right, we've got the theory down. Now for the really fun part. Let's take what we've learned and apply it directly to some real past questions from WIAC, JAMB, and NECO. Let's see how our new toolkit holds up under pressure. And here we are, back to our old friend photography, straight from a WIAC 2018 oral paper. The question asks for the stressed syllable. This is a classic test of stress placement, and it's a really common challenge for students. But just look how simple this becomes when we actually follow a process. Step 1, we divide it. Photographic, 4 syllables. Step 2, say it out loud, naturally, and just listen for where the emphasis is. Photography. You can hear it, can't you? The stress falls right on that second syllable, ta. So the correct answer is clearly B. And this right here highlights a classic trap. So many people just guess that the stress is on the first syllable. That's a huge mistake. The real key is to break the word down, pronounce it, and listen for those standard British English stress patterns that these exams always use. Don't guess, analyze. Okay, let's fire up our toolkit one more time. This one's a classic jump use of English question from 2017. The word is education. The question is, where's the stress? The process is exactly the same, which is the beautiful part. First, we divide the word. Ed-u-ca-tion, 4 syllables. Now we apply the stress pattern. When you say it, education, the stress lands loud and clear on that third syllable. That makes C the correct answer. Simple as that. Now listen up, because this is a golden tip for all you JAM candidates out there. Words that end in tation or shishin almost always have the stress on the syllable right before that ending. Think about it. Education, celebration, information. Recognizing these patterns is a total game changer. It will save you so much valuable time in the exam. Okay, let's tackle one more. This is from NECO 2022, and it's a straight-up test of those division rules we just learned. The task is simple. Divide the word beautiful into its syllables. So let's apply our rules. The O in bow is what we call a vowel cluster. It makes one sound, so it acts as a single unit and stays together. Then we look at what's left. T full. We can divide between the T and the full. And what does that give us? The perfect 3-syllable division, bow, T, full. See how it follows the rules exactly. It leads us straight to answer A. All right, we've covered the main ideas, we've gone through the rules, and we've put them to the test with real exam questions. So let's pull it all together and give you a winning strategy for exam day. Please, you've got to lock these 5 points into your memory. Number 1, count the vowel sounds, not just the letters you see. 2, practice that clapping method to really get a feel for the word's rhythm. 3, memorize those common stress patterns, especially for words ending in tation. 4, in an oral English exam, say the word clearly in your head. And 5, if you're ever asked to write it out, use hyphens. That kind of clarity is what examiners love to see. So I'm going to leave you with a final challenge. Use the clapping method right now and tell me how many syllables are in your name. Drop a comment and get some practice in. Keep applying these rules and techniques, and I promise you will absolutely smash those English language papers. Until next time, good luck, champions, and remember to go to www.examkp.com for more practice.